Hey everybody, ABC 10 meteorologist Brendan Minchef with a breakdown of the weather impact alert because we've got warm mornings and hot afternoons. But even though it's hot now, it really has been a fairly mild summer. More on that in just a second. We did make it back to the century mark on Wednesday afternoon in Sacramento. 100 degrees exactly, 100 in Vacaville, 95 in Fairfield, 99 Stockton, 97 Tracy, 97 in Modesto, low to mid 80s in the high country, low to mid 90s in the foothills. That departure from normal, 5 to 8 degrees above normal across the valley. It was seasonal up in Tahoe, but really for the rest of us in Northern California, even in the Bay Area, it was hotter than it should be at this time of the year. So we'll look back at the calendar, and a lot of August, 9 days below normal. 4 days exactly at seasonal, that's plus or minus 1 degree. And then we've now had 7 days with a high temperature above normal for August. But we've not had that many days this year in the triple digits. Let's talk about last year, and then we'll talk about this year. So through August 20th of both 2024 and this year, the hottest temperature in 2024 is 110 degrees. We'd hit that twice by August 20th. This year, in 2025, the hottest temperature we've seen is 102 degrees, and we've hit that 4 times, twice in May and once in July and once in this month of August. But the number of overall triple-digit days, 22 of them to this point in the year in 2024. So from January 1st of 2024 to August 20th of 2024, we were at or above 100 degrees 22 times. That's 3 weeks. This year, we've only been at or above 100 degrees 7 times, 7 days, just 1 week. And the number of times through this date last year that we were at least 105 degrees, 9 times. None this year. We have not been 105 degrees or warmer at all so far this year, and it's August 20th. And remember, the hottest we've been 102, haven't made it to 105. Last summer, we had 110 degrees twice, 22 days above 100 degrees, and just 9 days of a high temperature above 105. This year, not at all have we been above that 105 degree mark. That's something we'll take. Yes, it's been hot. Thankfully, nowhere near as hot as it was last year. As we look at the forecast high temperatures as they populate in here, Thursday afternoon, it's going to be warm. Widespread triple digits, about 102 in Sacramento, 104 in Elk Grove, close to 102 in Stockton, 105 in Manteca, 106 in Tracy. Here comes the rest of the data, 102 in Modesto, 96 up in Nevada City, 96 Placerville, 86 in South Lake Tahoe, and 90 degrees up in Truckee. One of the things you'll notice, there are some cloud icons there. We are going to have some monsoonal moisture. I'm not expecting really anything in the way of rain, but some clouds possible through parts of the afternoon and potentially for some places in the early mornings as well. It's not just hot in the afternoon, it's very warm in the morning. Thursday morning starting off in the mid 60s, mid to upper 60s on Friday morning, Saturday morning similar in the mid to upper 60s. And remember, this is for Sacramento. Even on the hottest days, we usually get just a little bit of that Delta influence helping to cool us down. What we're going to have in other parts of the valley that are away from the Delta, maybe in the lower foothills in that thermal belt, we could see temperatures as warm as about 70 degrees, if not even a little warmer than that for parts of the valley. So it's not going to cool down all that much. There's not going to be that huge overnight relief where temperatures fall into the 50s, even when it was, 100 degrees or so in the afternoon. So that's why that we've got heat advisories, we've got weather impact alerts. That's why we're making a bigger deal about this heat, is because it's, yes, hot in the afternoon, but also there's not a ton of that overnight relief. Let's look at the climate shift index from our friends at Climate Central. This tells us how much above normal, how much above the average, how much more likely climate change is making these temperatures, or how much less likely climate change is making these temperatures. As you might expect, climate change is making our afternoon on high temperatures on Thursday, again, between about 100 and 105 across the valley. It's making it more likely. For the valley, anywhere from about 1 to 2 to even 3 times more likely than without this human-caused climate change. But like I've been saying for the last few minutes, yes, our afternoons are hot. Is 102 degrees to 105 degrees unheard of in the summertime for Sacramento? Definitely not. We hit that fairly often, usually during the summertime. Let's look at the morning temperatures, though, because when I said that some places away from the Delta could see temperatures in the 70s, that is unusual. That's more than 10 degrees above our normal morning low temperatures, which at this point in the year are in the upper 50s for a lot of the valley to low 60s. So Friday morning, our low temperatures. How much more likely is climate change making these temperatures? 5 times. That's as high as the climate shift index goes. 5 times more likely to see these temperatures due to climate change than without. This means this is an exceptional event driven by climate change. Talking specifically about our Friday morning low temperatures, you see from the eastern valley all the way into the high country, it's a level 5 on the climate shift index. Everywhere else, it's a level 3 to 4 in the valley. That tells you that this is where we are seeing a lot of that climate change warming, right? Where is that warming occurring? A lot of the times it's happening overnight. That is definitely the case for the end of this week. So to recap, weather impact alert Thursday, Friday, and Saturday due to the high heat. And again, it's not just the afternoons. Morning temperatures across the valley 65 to about 70 degrees, though certainly some places, especially in the foothills and areas away from the delta, could see low temperatures warmer than 70 degrees. Afternoon temperatures 100 to 105 degrees across the valley. It is important to keep cool. Make sure you're taking breaks in the air conditioning. If you're working outside, you want to take breaks about every 30 to 45 minutes in the AC, even if it's just for a few minutes at a time. Make sure you're wearing sunscreen with an SPF of at least 30 to protect yourself from a lot of that harmful UV coming from the sunlight, right? Maybe wear some long sleeves, something light though. That's not going to make you that much hotter. And remember to drink water, plenty of water before, during, and after spending time in the heat to prevent yourself from getting dehydrated. It's really easy to experience heat illness when we're talking about temperatures like this. And this 10-day is specifically for Sacramento. Again, I will reiterate, areas away from the delta, areas in the thermal belt in the foothills going to see warmer afternoons, especially in the foothills, going to see warmer mornings. Sacramento lows in the mid, maybe upper 60s, especially Friday morning. Afternoon temps about 102 degrees Thursday and Friday. Saturday, marginally lower temperatures, still 99 though on Saturday afternoon with morning temperatures in the mid 60s. There's a heat advisory across the valley, foothills and Bay Area for Friday and Saturday. By the time we get to Sunday and into Monday, temperatures a little bit closer to seasonal. We're back in those middle 90s, and morning temperatures start to come down as well, looking at low to middle 60s Sunday and Monday. By the time we get into next week, now we're back near and below seasonal. High temperatures, upper 80s, low 90s, morning temperatures, upper 50s to low 60s across the valley. That's what we like to see. That's what we'd expect to see for this time of year. One other thing, I don't have a graphic on it tonight, but one other thing is that we are going to see some showers and thunderstorms returning to the Sierra, especially by the time we get into the second half of this weekend. Those chances look to be a lot more widespread. The high pressure that's bringing us the warmer temperatures is also going to bring us some monsoonal moisture. Some places going to see clouds the next few days, a mix of sun and clouds, especially in the high country. But then we're going to see some afternoon showers and thunderstorms into the first half of next week. That's something we'll be watching for the potential for fire danger, of course, because lightning can spark new fires. That's all kind of on the horizon. The immediate impact is going to be that heat both in the morning and in the afternoons. Keep it tuned to ABC 10 and ABC 10 Plus. We've got you covered through this summer heat. Thanks for watching.